Good morning! So the reason we've come back to BUSUANGA is because we wanted to go diving.
And this time we've come specifically to Coron town. So on the southern side of BUSUANGA Island there is Coron, which is much more famous than the places on the northern side, which is where we went last time. And this is more famous for wreck dives.
So today we're off out on a boat, we're going to do 3 dives.
Yeah, so first dive is on a reef and then the next 2 are on a wreck.
Only ever dived a couple of wrecks before, so this will be a bit of a new thing for us. Looking forward to it. No one else has signed up to do the same dive sites as us today, so we've basically got a private boat. Pretty cool, pretty excited.
I really detest being made to wear these. It's like a token gesture to the Coast Guard. So we're just about to gear up for our first of the wreck dives. It's the Morazan Maru. I think I've got that right.
Check out Alex's cool wetsuit. Woo!
Very flat. So the first dive was really good. It was like the most wreck penetration we've done, really, right through a really long, like 130 odd meter hull on 2 different levels. No big pelagic stuff, but there was some trevallies hunting around the wreck, some groupers, snappers, and we also saw at least 4 different species of clownfish up on top of the wreck, which was personal fascination to me, a clownfish, so I absolutely loved that. Really cool dive, massive fan corals, big brain corals on top, all looking really healthy on the reef, massive clams attached to the side on the inside of the hull as well. Yeah, it was a cool dive.
Dive number 2, East Sanga, another wreck. Get to go inside again, should be pretty fun.
Dive number 2 is on a slightly smaller wreck, only like 35 meters long. Really cool though to go into the water and see like one end of the ship. It's pretty rusty. It was at like 5 meters and then it drops right down to 20, and we were able to go through lots of kind of small holes and things inside the wreck. It's really cool. Clownfish, loads of really healthy looking corals. There's a bit of damage to the coral reef by the wreck, but I think you find that everywhere. In the Philippines especially, there's a lot of historical dynamite fishing that went on, but lots of the new corals are really healthy. Dive number 3, Molpadon Reef. So dive number 3 was really good. Total variation on what we did previously, so it's like actually a really nice coral wall and it's really quite healthy.
Ready for day 2 of diving. We've got 3 more dives today. I think we're doing 2 wrecks and Barracuda Lake, which has some really interesting thermoclines in it. So excited for that.
Barracuda Lake. I think it's like a brackish lake, not completely salty, and I think it might be thermal. So the first dive was like totally unique. Coron Island in the Philippines is absolutely stunning, just like sharp cliffs. They're just steep-sided, drop into like crystal clear blue water. It's a stunning place. And Barracuda Lake, which was our first dive, was just on the inside of the island. So it's actually a brackish water lake, so it's not as salty as the sea. And it was crazy hot. Like, I've heard of people describe diving temperatures sometimes as like a bathtub when it's like 30 degrees. But the thermoclines in here are, you can move between 30-degree water and 38-degree water. And the temperature when you are like swimming through 38 degrees is just crazy. And the whole vision goes like, well, not your vision, but the water goes kind of blurry where the two temperatures are mixing together until you're through that layer where it's mixing. It's a totally unique dive, and although it's not heavy on the fish life, which is our primary interest when we're diving, it's still, because it's so different, it is absolutely worth doing. So dive number 2, the Kogyo Maroon. So dive number 2 was very good, but the visibility was not so good. So it was really atmospheric. Quite a deep dive, very atmospheric. Saw some huge batfish, some great big like plating fan corals, clownfishes, some groupers, a coral grouper, and we just saw a turtle on the surface when we came up. had a fantastic day. It was amazing.
So the final dive was Olympia Maru. We didn't quite manage to record an intro because we realised we were a couple of tanks short on the boat.
So we basically had to just reuse tanks that we didn't totally finish up
So
before.
I ended up going down with a tank that only had 125 in it, which to anyone that dives will know that's kind of ridiculous. But
Well, to start a dive on 120 is a little ridiculous. Gemma is basically like a fish, so she doesn't really breathe air like anybody else. So we knew that although everyone else was on full tanks, we could probably still do the dive, and we still came up with way more air than was really safe. So it all worked out.
And the dive itself was pretty cool, a little better visibility than the second dive we did today.
And we had a really good bunch of people that we were with, and it was just really fun. But all in all, it's been a really fun day out in Coron Bay, again, diving on the wrecks.
We're going to call it a day there for our diving vlogs here in Coron.
So thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time. Clownfish. Clownfishes.